And in this next one, we got Ernesta Karackaite. She's coming back. She's looking for her first UFC win after a decision loss to Dione Barbosa, her first time in the octagon, taking on Nicolle Caliari, who making her UFC debut here. Caliari has a pretty impressive run of finishes going on. She got a first round submission win on the Contender Series. And honestly, I don't get the line on this fight. You see, Karackaite is a pretty significant favorite, and I would line it closer to a pick 'em. Um, I get that there's a big size disparity, and I do think that Ernesta is the better striker. She has a kickboxing background, kind of a point fighter, good movement, great cardio. She keeps the volume high and kind of just picks at you from the outside. But she is a little bit hittable and kind of stands upright, doesn't really move her head. So Cagliari is one of these girls that's shorter and closes the distance pretty quick. She can move in and out well. So I could see her closing that distance and stunning Karakai early. Um, but it's hard to really be confident in that with 125-pound females, So I don't know if she's going to have the power to really get her out of there or hurt her that badly at the end of the day. And you're looking at the grappling aspect of it. Cagliari does have good judo, and she can definitely submit Karakite if she can get it to the ground. But a lot of her submissions come from fighters looking to take her down or engaging in the clinch first with her, and she doesn't usually have the best setups offensively for wrestling and things like that. And I do believe that she probably should fight at 115, and she gets tired, so she could struggle down the stretch if the fight gets in the later rounds. She has a lot of first, second round finishes recently. But if she can get it to the ground early in the fight, I do think she's definitely very live for a submission win. Ernesta almost got submitted by Barbosa her last fight, and I think she's not necessarily the greatest grappler. Um, so I do believe that that angle is there for Nicolle Cagliari, but if she can't get it done early with the submission, I think that the skepticism is a little justified because she hasn't gone late in a lot of fights recently. The fights that she has gone later on, she hasn't been able to win. And Ernesta has really good cardio. She had a pretty decent performance where she did defend a number of takedowns versus Dione Barbosa, kind of got better as the fight went on. And Barbosa is a fairly good fighter who kind of pushed Miranda Maverick. So I think that Ernesta probably is going to come in here and get the win, but I don't know if she's going to justify the price tag. I think you might have to sweat it out early. Maybe Cagliari will rock Ernesta, like I said, or get into a dominant position on the ground, but I'm not banking on her getting a finish, and if she doesn't get that finish, I think that Ernesta's probably going to be able to work her way back in, win the last two rounds. So I'm going to say Ernesta Karackaite, the favorite, wins via decision and gets the job done in this fight.